name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Suit. Ah, shoot. I'm so used to saying that so much. I keep forgetting we do something completely different over here with the daily walk and talk. My bad. I'm so used to saying it over and over again. Okay, my name is Kenneth Bird, and this is Daily Walk and Talk. So, I had to go down today and get the storage unit done, which that was fun. Got that out of the way. And I'm a bit hungry. So I figure I want junk food. We didn't walk down here, by the way. I couldn't do that today because I have way too much to do. So I had to take a lift, go all the way out here, get the storage unit. From the storage unit, come all the way down here downtown. Got to go to the post office, pick up some boxes for the orders because I missed the mediums. And then I got to go over here to Rite Aid, pick up some tape, which I should get the tape at Family Dollar, could be much cheaper. But I gotta eat some junk food, I'm hungry. So today I feel like a York peppermint patty, a bag of barbecue chips, and some Nestle Quick Vanilla. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I want. I'm so happy, people. Everything's working out. Everything's coming together nicely. Pretty soon I'm going to have my new place, and I'm going to have my clients going back to my new office building, which is going to be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and get some junk food. Hey, how you doing? I want to test. Put you guys right. Put a minute right there. There we go. Hopefully my card doesn't get eaten. I need my card. I need my card. Oh, thank you, Jesus. All right, let's see. All right. Nestle's Quick. Oh, come on. We definitely gotta have that today. Looks like that's my urge right now. I'll have to take a little trip, get some Quick. I'm not seeing the people. I think the peppermint patty and Doritos from here. Not the barbecue chips. That's what I got an urge for right now. Barbecue chips, peppermint patty, and some vanilla Quake. I know I can get it from. But I was hoping to get everything from here. Oh man. Whatever. We're usually going from A to B. What we gotta get. Alright, we get half here, half the other one. I need a chance to sit down and chill because it's been very much a couple exciting days. So, I guess we gotta go someplace else to get that. Alright, cool. Tell me God's not good. Big bag. Too much. See any smaller bags back there? Alright, there's my other phone going off. That's my work phone. Shoot. Yo, Chief, what up? Call me, they hang up. What's wrong with people? I swear. Alright, people. That's my work phone going off, and that's one of my family members. Why call and hang up? Like, just stay on the phone. I got to finish that conversation anyway. I need a favor for him to help me move some stuff out. All right, we got everything we need here. I need a small bag of chips. I'm gonna choke him out, man, and call my phone to hang up. That's family, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah. How you doing?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. When your family does that stuff, call you and hang up. Ugh. I'm just cutting line. Whee! You always want to do that. There you go. They're not closing this branch, are they?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I like this branch.
You got a right number?
I know.
Yeah, that's one. And you want a receipt?
I know, I'm good.
Okay, 1562 is your change.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, gotta go find this nest it's quick at. So I figured the other store got up the street, but definitely got. Yeah, because that store's kind of empty. I was wondering, like, are they closing it down? I hope they're not closing it down. It's an easy one to get to. On top of that, people need meds. It's a very easy location to get to. Okie doke.
What you doing, man?
Hey, Chief. That's why I love Allentown. Everybody here is so freaking friendly. I swear I don't even know that guy. People here are freaking cool. But yep, I'm so happy. Got a chance tomorrow. I'll get a chance to go through see my unit and get a chance to get to my walkthrough, which is a good day. It's gonna rain tomorrow, like cats and dogs, and that's the best time to go look at property when it's raining. You can't hide anything in the rain, but I trust this place, I really do. Got a chance to have a look at it. The background checks and everything, and the place is fantastic. And find out that the whole entire time we were talking to the owners. I'm thinking we're talking to like an agency, commercial agency, but we're not. We're literally having conversations with the owner. So that is fantastic. I know that burns up the naysayers and it makes them angry. But I understand. If that makes you angry, then that means it makes the devil angry. If it makes the devil angry, that means you basically roll with the devil. That's why I can never understand people who get jealous and upset and hate on other people. Like, really? You put that much energy into that? You have any idea how short life is? I remember being 5 years old and digging a hole in the backyard, and here I am, 55. Life is short. Too short to be wasting all that dumb nonsense. You be doing something productive with your time instead of hating on people all day. Just think about how much you could achieve on the time you took to hate on somebody. What you could be doing. Oh shoot, somebody had a car accident. Yup. I was wondering why dude was walking backwards. Right there at a car accident. Hope they're okay. Look at that. Car's freaking as a car accident, you idiot. Sheesh. She's just honking her horn at people. She realizes there's a car accident right there. Those big old eyelashes on her windshield. I don't know what you call them. Oh, there's officer friendly popping through. Yeah, that spot over there. We have a lot of car accidents over there. I got family on that side. You got people coming out of the parking lot. They want to blow through. You got people coming out the other end where they got the kindergarten or daycare for the kids. They blow through there. And eventually, yeah, you're going to have one. So someone's getting sued and someone's getting paid. That's how that's going down in that second. We'll go over and get this nesty quick. Hey Chief, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. See, we got hot hands. We got the hands. Real quick. Yeah. So which one we gonna get? There's one fudge. We don't do fudge. I haven't done fudge yet. I might try one day. A chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Mine's favorite is vanilla. Oh man. I had an urge for that. I don't know where it came from. And then I came out of the list. I was like, Nestle's quick. I want a New York peppermint patty and a bag of barbecue chips. I want what I want. Yes, vanilla. Bam. Do. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get a roll of clear tape too because I need that. I gotta be packing today. Let me go grab that one because we got some clear tape here. Yeah, let's get it both on the same hit. Here you go. Grab that too. How much? $7. There you go. Thank you. Oh, I got a bag. I'm gonna throw it in here. Yep. Save your bags.
Thank you.
All right. You too, Chief. All right. So, let me see. We got everything we need. I got to drop off packages today. Get that finished. Get that done. Then take a look at the office and then get that set up. I don't think I'm needing equipment. I really don't. They said they got a full-size fax machine. Yeah, good luck trying to figure that one out. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let me see. Take a little shortcut. They got a full-size fax machine. All the equipment, everything is in there. Like literally everything is in there. So I'm not gonna need anything. My chair I use for basically for what do you call it, for like my recliner. I'm leaving it in there because I don't need it. It's old, it's broken, it's service time. So that's basically about it. It's done after that, so I don't use it anymore. So I'm gonna leave that one back there. And there is a full-size leather sofa in there, and it's just a bunch of furniture. There's a lot of furniture in there. It's like, man, I still can't believe we got it. But it's everything's in there. We don't need to get anything at all, period. Not a thing. All I have to do is bring in my projectors and my computer and all that stuff like that. I need that for work. And bring in my my T-Mobile business internet. And that's it. That's what I say. You never know what God's working out and how he's putting it all together. You know, I went in there, I got my EIN number because I had a problem getting it transferred off an old company I had. And they were telling me you had to go down here to the IRS and you was going to, do this and do that. And the number is virtually impossible to get through. So that wasn't going through. And I'm like, man, I need this number. I need this EIN number to transfer over to the new company. And I didn't think I was going to ever get done. I put it on hold. And then boom, this letter comes in and it's got the company's name on it. It transferred through. So God took care of that. So that's done. Then we needed an 800 number. Lord blessed us to get our 800 number. That's finished and done. The rest of the documents and paperwork, licensing, all done, all finished. And then the next thing was just finding a building that we can use to work out of. You know bike, do we? Okay. Anyway, so that's basically about it. Basically about it. You see him jump or run. I used to race pit bulls. If he would have killed me, I'd have been dead by now. That was a real pit, a real dangerous one. I'd have been dead by now. They'd have got me in the leg or somewhere. I used to race pit bulls. If that was Tigger, at a 150-pound pit bull, he wasn't all pit. He was part Rottweiler, German Shepherd, and he was bull master. He was a interesting piece of work. He was an alpha male. Turn that corner, he'd have locked him. That fast, that quick. He was like that. Not so much with dogs, which I'm happy about. He's more friendly around dogs and other stuff, cats. He wasn't a vicious animal into that. There was people he didn't like. So he would have bypassed his dog and he'd have locked on him. Tigger wore a muzzle. I was trying to get sued at the end of the day with dog bites. But anyway, so yeah, we got everything we needed. Had to buy nothing at all, not a thing. And we got all utilities included. All utilities. Which means that place has central air, central heat, everything. They asked if we want the internet, and I'm like, we're good, because I have my T-Mobile set up. But getting back to the EIN number, yeah, I had a hard time getting the transfer over, and I just finished the application, but they said it was going to take a while for it to go through. And there it was in the mail. It went through. And that had to go through. You know why? Because the internet that I need to use is business. I can't use residential. Residential is different. The business internet has a lot of perks to it, so that's what I needed. Much more higher speed, stuff like that. That's what I needed for the door. So I needed the business, but I couldn't get the business because you need an EIN number to have one. And it has to be listed and linked to your LLC. You can't have it separate. You can't have something here and there. It don't work that way. All has to synchronize. All has to be together. So they asked for my LLC, which I gave them. And it's the same thing on my EIN. It's the same thing on my license, my business license. So I got the approval for the business internet from T-Mobile. So yeah, everything worked out. And then we got this beautiful place to work at, which AdTech opened up the door for that technology just to get in there because they saw the AdTech technology. And the guy asked me, what do we do? And I said, I named the company. And he said, I showed him AdTech. And he's thinking, well, I would like to have that in my business. Yeah, who wouldn't? And then we showed him the demonstration of the fish being pushed through the glass. And that's all she wrote. Yep. So he's interested in my company. And he's interested in working with my company. And he has the company. He has several companies. So tell me how God blessed us on that one right there. Going over to the park and sit down and relax. I got business cards to make next week. So that's the next stage to get the business cards done. Oh. First time I got a chance to basically relax for the last couple of days. I've been packing for the last couple of days. Oh, one of those buddies right there. So it's in a good location on the high end of Allentown. It's also in a building that's detached from everybody else's, which means I have no neighbors. But I have neighbors, but I don't have neighbors. And it's in the business section. Look at the naysayers. They're probably trying to figure out where it's at. Let me explain something to you again. I got to remind the person that you serve, naysayer, that if you're thinking anything negative at the end of the day, we know that's Satan having a conversation with you. And guess who knows your conversation? God. He knows your conversation before you even thinking. He knows what you're going to think before you think it. So guess what? Whatever you're thinking has already been canceled that fast. Not going to happen, but keep it up. And if God decides to basically lay his judgment on you, you got a lot of things coming. And it's not going to be good. I've been in the judgment call before. Not a place to be you want to be at. Not a place you definitely want to be at. So you keep on playing that game. If God one day gets tired of you, you better hope he doesn't. You better hope he continues to have mercy on you. And he decides to let that demon have his way with you. You're in a lot of trouble. You're going to find out who you've been having a conversation with and set out to do one thing. He's going to try to murder you. I tell people at the end of the day that the devil is going to try to murder you. What good are you alive? Think about it. What good are you alive? Over here, you have the option of salvation. You have the option to be saved. You have the option to find Jesus. If you die, you lost that option. So yeah, he's going to try to kill you. He's going to figure out some way, somehow, to try to kill you. And not only that, the other demons that follow him are also going to figure out ways to try to get rid of you too. That ain't good to him alive. Come on. You have an opportunity while you're over here. Just like I did. Perfect example. When I was out there carrying on the streets, getting in trouble, and I had plenty of opportunities where I could have been killed, doing the wrong stuff. I was able to get my life together while I was over here, and now I'm alive. The devil ain't got a hold on me. He can't even claim me. So that's what I mean at the end of the day. You better get it together, because if God decides to get tired of you listening to that demon every day and trying to do things to hurt his people or trying to disrupt his people, he may allow that demon to have his way. And if he allows that demon to have his way, you're gone. The only reason why you're still breathing right now is due to the fact that God's mercy. That's the only reason why you're still alive. And if he decides to say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of this individual. I try to give him mercy day after day, and he keeps going after my servant at the end of the day. I'm going to let you do what you got to do, Satan. And he goes in there, he's going to rip your life up. He's going to take it all from you. He's going to cause you so much misery, you wouldn't believe how much misery he caused you. Yep, and if he happens to take your life in the process, and you end up on the other side, salvation's over for you. You can't be saved. Your time is already given up. See, you know, you go to church, they don't preach, sometimes they don't preach that part. Like the devil's trying to kill you. They don't tell you about that. Some churches don't tell you that. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to try to kill you. Because I know, because I was on that side of the fence. I did it already. Tried to kill me a whole bunch of times. Yep. Didn't succeed. Because I wasn't for him. But keep on traveling down that road. And God is tired. If his mercy, he decides to pull back that mercy, that means protection ain't there no more. And that means what you've been talking to and who's been coaching you to do things you shouldn't be doing, is going to have free access to you now. He's going to kill you. And you say, how would that be? How is that possible? You walk outside. They can have a conversation with another person. Could have a nastier mentality than you. Get him to come over and just bump into you, start something. Anything can happen. All different ways. All different ways. Not only does he watch you, they watch you. They watch you all day. Go to work, they're watching you. In your car, they're watching you. Anywhere you go, they're sitting there watching you. You know why? Because they got your attention. They're able to talk to you and communicate with you. You let them in. And they never coming alone. They always bring a group with them. So when you invite evil into your house, it never comes alone. It always brings others with them. They come in, get them out. Once they plant themselves in. You know, there are things about my life that I don't talk too much about. I told you that I've seen demons. I have. And I think the reason why I had to go through that little process is because the Lord, I was a hard-headed person, extremely hard-headed. Do what I want to do at the end of the day. That's how I was. I was one of those people I had to get burned real good. Right here for a minute. I'm trying to get my messages quick open. I had to get burned real good to learn something. So I think the Lord did it this way so it made sure that I don't get mistaken about what was talking in my ear that time. Make sure I don't get it mixed up. I know exactly what it was that was talking to me. He gave me a look at it. Now, not a look, because I don't think I would have been able to handle it. I think I would have lost my mind. But he gave me a look at it as I got a chance to talk to them. And that's not something I ever want to do again, ever. If somebody who has a demon in them that are demon possessed, you never forget that as long as you live. Some people say, well, that happens to me. I'm just going to fight it. How are you going to fight it? So you don't let the devil get inside of you to fight something that is already right in front of you. You got to be praying to God. Oh, man. Hold on. Let's come up here. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful blessed meal that you blessed us to have and receive. May it nourish and strengthen us. I pray for those who do not have enough to eat, that you may bless them as you blessed us. Thank you, Lord, for all things. In Jesus' name, amen. Always pray over your food. But, yeah. I got a chance to see some stuff, man. I don't ever want to see it again as long as I live. So what does this have to do with laying the foundation? God had to lay the foundation for me. And for me to be here. I need to be this person. I go through a whole lot of stuff. And I'm blessed to be to lay the foundation for my company. Get it where it needs to be at. Those of you who are serving the devil, he's laying the foundation for you, getting you ready to make it to the other side. It's going to torment you and put you through unimaginable pain. Got plans for you. God got plans for you too. Depends on which one you take. I could have ignored God's plans. He could have plans for me the whole entire time. The day I was born, he had plans for me, and I refused them. Sometimes the hand is not extended forever. Sometimes it has limits. God may reach out to you, but if you ignore him, Trying to reach out again. You're going to lose your opportunity. If you lose your opportunity, guess who now has an opportunity? The serpent has one. He's going to come for you. No. These guys got into this war about screen paint and all this crazy stuff. And I feel sorry for them. Because in all their chaos, all they're carrying on and acting out, they allowed the deck to lay a foundation for them. And you may sit back and laugh about it and say, oh, it's funny. Because that's what he would do. That's what Satan would do. Laugh about it and say it's funny. Make you believe something else so he can continue to lay the foundation for you. And remember, you're on borrowed time. Your time is not your own. That means if God decides that he wants his soul back, you're going back. There's nothing you can do about it. If I decide that I'm not going to wake up the next day, I don't wake up the next day. But the difference between me and you is I'm going to heaven. I don't care less about if it's my time to go and I want to get my office and I want to get my products off the ground. I'm going home. Are you kidding me? I'm going to see God's face. That's worth more than anything on this earth. Ain't nothing on this earth worth that. Nothing. I'm going home to see Jesus. Sister asked him, I will take my cat. And she agreed she's going to take my cat. You're worried about the things of this world. God got something far better for me. Just imagine if I continue to live that life. Imagine when I was sitting in that jail cell and my mom gave me that Bible and I denied that Bible. That was God extending his hand. If I denied it, he might not have put his hand back out again. I remember hearing that demon talk to me, crystal clear. And the devil has a hold on you. When people break free of that and become Christians, he's always thinking about what he lost. He's always trying his hardest to get it back. That money I'm getting from this company could be a blessing and a curse at the same time. It could be a blessing and a curse. If I get mixed up in the things of this world, and it could literally take my life. I can get caught up in greed that I don't want. I keep myself close to God and I pray every day. I do it the right way, not the wrong way. These are good. I want the original box. It's just hers, but these are okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Naysayers may think at the end of the day that I say these things towards you. I don't say that I hate. I don't say that anything. I say it because I'm warning you that you're down a real bad path. You have no idea what's waiting for you. You have no idea what's watching you every day. You don't know. You have no idea. See, the thing about it is you can't do anything to harm me because I'm protected by Jesus. You can't do a thing. There's demons right now, I guarantee you. Right up in the park, walking around, looking at me. They can't do nothing. I'm surrounded in angels. You can't touch me. So, you can't do anything to hurt me. Not one thing at all, period. Everything you do will fail. But you are laying the foundation for Satan. That's what you're doing. Because you know his plan is going to work. You know his plan is going to work if you continue down that road. Excuse me. So from a person who's already been down this road and already seen this one before, I see all the signs of it coming true for you. You're going to get your opportunity in court. As I said before, you're going to court. That's going to happen. No doubt about it. I hate this the other way. I got stuff all on my hands. And this is where I believe that you're going to learn to come closer to God. Because when you don't have an opportunity, when you don't have a choice or an option, this is when you become close to God. When you're on a plane and the wing pops off, or a situation where you're even out, and the only option you have is death. This is where people find God. This is where you finally come to understand that everything you have in life is worth nothing. So, this is a opportunity for you gentlemen to be able to find God. And you need it. Especially the one, Mr. Williams, who calls himself a minister. Oh, my goodness. My friend, you are not a minister. You're a demon. That's what you are. What I heard on that phone, that message when you called me up, screaming and carrying on about me being in the garage and carrying on, that's not a man of God. That's a demon. Carrying on like that. You're a deceiver. See, that's what demons do. They deceive people. And that's what you are. You deceive people. And you have a nerve to walk as if you walk with Christ, as if you're carrying your cross. And you carry on like that. And you call yourself a man of God. You're in a far more dangerous situation than they are. Oops, I gotta get a stand for this thing. This one's not gonna hold without tape there. Let's hold up a little bit. Go. Yep. That's trying to get the spot right there. I don't even want the rest of the chips. I'm not big on them. They're good, but I'd rather just have the other ones instead. Bam, come up on before it fell over. Yeah, these are good, but they're not as good as hers. Hers are actually much better. Much better. I was thinking about getting 2 of these, but no. One would be enough. One would be bloaty. So that was pretty good. You know, it's weird. It doesn't act, it's good. It's vanilla. But, you know, you pretty much could do the same thing if you just get regular milk, put a little splash of vanilla into it, and a little bit of sugar. It's the same thing, literally. It's like really nothing really special about it. But, and that's because it's got the rabbit on it, and it's Nestle's, you know. It's the same thing. It really tastes the same thing as vanilla milk. Oh, so that's what they're doing. They're walking around the park. They're waiting for somebody. I notice when it's windy, the fountain's low, and when it's not windy, it's high. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Basically, put the fountain all the way up and a blast of wind comes by and everybody gets hit, which would have been nice yesterday. Ugh, I eat like a 5-year-old, I swear. Freaking chips all over me. Like Cookie Monster. Like literally we go out to eat. I'm try to be neat when I eat sometimes. I do. We go to movies and you look underneath my seat and it looks like literally that Cookie Monster just literally just ate there. There's popcorn everywhere. Oh wow, they got Allentown police out in full force. We had that accident on the street, that's why. They're usually like that up here anyway. Finally ordered 1 pair of cargos. Can you believe that? I got some clothes. I don't buy clothes. I jack them up as fast as I get them. Cover them in paint. I figure I'm not down there for a fashion show. I'm here for work. People, I'm going to put you on this direction. It's beautiful, isn't it? I haven't been to the park in the last couple of days because it was super, super hot. I mean, I had a whole lot of stuff to do. Ugh. I think my life changes so much. Every time I look at this ceiling, it changes. I have never been in one place for like 10 years. Never. I kind of like it better that way. I really don't like to stay. I've gotten used to moving around a lot. You know, I get a house a year, rent a new house, rent a new place. I was doing that for a bit. And then I got tired of that. Like, we need to just. Well, she was like, man, we just renting too many places. Just stay someplace for a bit. And I was like, okay. So that's why we stayed, because I was really going to get someplace else and rent something else. And we, get tired of moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I kept upgrading, because the last place I had, the little house, the first one I got was nice, but it had a backyard, but it had no front yard at all, period. And then the backyard, the people across from us, man, they were freaking, I hate to put it this way, they were downright ignorant. They were like super ignorant. So, we had to deal with some freaking nutty neighbors. I mean, from time to time, you could talk to them when they were drunk, but other than that, after that, they were like, ugh. So, wanted to get out of that neighborhood. House was nice, neighborhood wasn't so hot. Especially when you've been in a bad neighborhood, you don't want to be back in a bad neighborhood after coming out of a bad neighborhood, you know what I mean? So, I basically moved up to another place, and it was nicer. It had and I went to a new agency too on top of that, because they didn't have any houses in the area that I wanted to go. So nice neighborhood. House was, had a deck on it, and had a nice little kitchen, a small kitchen, it had a nice little deck, and a big bathroom. The bathroom was big, and it had plenty of open space. That's when I put the 200-inch screen in, and the giant 150-inch movie screen. It was that spot over there. So that was nice. Had a big basement to work in and all that, so that was nice. The other place had a smaller basement, a little darker in there too. I had to put lights in there and all, but still a blessing, because remember, first house. But the other house didn't have detail to it. Like, I wanted crown molding and all that stuff, and I wanted a gourmet kitchen and all that. So we moved from that house. Found a house on 69th Street and 69th Avenue. Really nice neighborhood. Gourmet kitchen. That's when I had the condensed lighting and the 235.1 screen, and yes, a good sized bathroom. Nice basement, good sized basement for working and everything. It was nice. I liked it. That was another place I really, really liked. But, that's the place I got mold poisoning. So, the Lord blessed me with 17 grand or 15 grand. I had to pay 17 back. 15 grand, and we got the house up in Town. And this place basically had a small bathroom, but it had a huge kitchen. The kitchen was so big that middle room was supposed to be a dining room. Like, we don't even need that. The kitchen's big enough to basically do that. So we had the kitchen / dining room type kitchen. It had a deck out the front, and huge, massive deck. And then it dropped down about 11 feet. We had a huge backyard in the back and a 6-car driveway. And we had a good piece of land in the front with hedges that basically protect the house so people couldn't see in. It was nice. It was really nice. Big attic, which I never used. I used the attic for storage. Big basement. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of good work in that place. But the problem with that place is, still, with the mold poison and stuff, and being in a much better place, but still I developed agoraphobic when COVID kicked in. I got trapped in the house and couldn't get out. And the Lord took me out of that, and then I ended up down here. In Allentown. I like it down here. So down here at my sister's place and being around family, and I haven't seen family in 4 years. It was nice to see my mother again and the rest of my family members, or some of them. And then from there, I got the apartment, which I did not like at all. And it's funny, because the Lord, hey, what is going on, little dude? Little dude over here, little dude. Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing? I'll give you some chips. Chips are bad for you, buddy. They're real bad for you. They're bad for me, and they're bad for you. The birds just come over and have conversations with me out of nowhere. But yeah, that whole thing, that apartment. And it's funny, the Lord was telling me not to move in there. I didn't listen. I didn't listen at all. The day that I was supposed to move in, my back went out on me. Like, I haven't had back problems in years, and my whole back went out on me. I spent the night in a chair, massage chair. That was the Lord telling me, don't leave. And even my sister could pick it up, and she was like, you sure you want to go? Because, you ain't in no rush to leave. You ain't trying to push you anything. I mean, you good. You can stay as long as you want. You find what you want. You really ain't got to leave. I said, well, I got to, because at the end of the day, I wanted my own spot. But most of all, which I should, this is what I learned, that you have to listen to God, not other people. Don't be intimidated by other people, and you got to do something to show it to them at the end of the day. And them basically saying, oh, he's in the laundry room, he's just that and the other. I let that get to me a little bit. And I went out and said, you know what? You're trying to say I'm broke, I don't have money. And I just went out and just got this spot. Bad idea. It wasn't. I hated it. Hated it there. Should have just sat there and waited. I could have ended up with a house or something I wanted. But that time I learned. I had to learn through that process. So when I when I got left out of there, went to the garage. Idiots try to do it again. They try to come and tell me, oh, he's broken. You know, you guys repeat the same thing over and over again. Y'all repeat yourselves constantly all the time. You know they'll do that? Because I sit there and say, oh, he's in the laundry room. But, you know, when I was in the laundry room, I didn't let that time waste. I went and got all my documents done. That's why I got all my licenses. When we go through your companies, which I want to do, I'm going to hire an attorney to go through your companies and see what kind of paperwork you got. We're going to go through your stuff. I guarantee that y'all are not legit. I guarantee you're not locked in and not legit. And this is where we're going to really start digging in. I told you, I got a family member that works for the IRS. I'm going to dig through your stuff. But anyway, what the heck is wrong with people today? Really? All that is necessary? Anyway, so with that being said, yeah, I did my work and got everything done while I was in there. But this time around, oh, I know them. This time around, I moved over to the garage, and they tried to do it over there again. They tried to say, "Oh, he lost his." I said, "You know, did they do this one already before?" Yeah, y'all did that one already before. And this time, I listened to God on that one. Let Him basically control everything. And ended up getting a nice little spot. I called a home front, and now I got me a nice little office building. Yep. With clients. With clients. Yes. I'm still going to go and apply for. I like paperwork. I love paperwork. I'm going to apply for my corporate license. I did all that. I applied for all my licenses, and I do all of them. I'll tell you one thing. Once you go through a freak file for a copyright infringement to the CCB, you will never forget that process ever again. Never, ever forget that process. Not ever. It's interesting. It's an interesting process. Very interesting process. Here. Y'all come over here and chill. I'm about to leave in a few minutes. I'm leaving right now. Y'all come over here and chill. I'm about to leave.
No, we don't own the place, man. You know what I mean?
I understand that. But you want to chill over here? It's cool. Hey, buddy. Hey, Chief. No, I'm good. He's cool. All right, Chief. You have a good one, man.
You too, my brother.
All right. I didn't know, just a spot. They like to sit back there and eat and chill. They got themselves a pizza and stuff. And I'm done. I'm about to head back up. Over here, I still got more work I got to do and take care of. So I'm done with that spot. But that's the area where they go out and they chill. They do their talking and stuff. I don't mind at the end of the day. I'll finish. I'm going to finish my food. Hold on a minute. I got my phone on me. I got it. Yeah. Oh, man. Time to cut the grass. Yeah, it's kind of getting out of control. Cut it! But I couldn't do it because of the heat. All right, let me see. I'm going to throw some of this trash because, yeah, we devoured everything. We had the chips and devoured. These are gone. That's what I heard for today, some chips. Some trash. Drop my phone in there and jacked up. I'll call my family member back. Get that confirmation. Your peppermint patty. This time we did it differently. Because last time I had nothing to eat and I just ate that down. I had nothing but sugar pushing through my veins, which was bad. And there we go in there. Ta-da! Can you imagine if you threw your phone in there by accident? How would we get access in that thing? If I threw my phone in there by accident, that'd be jacked up. Especially my work phone. All right, people. I'm going to cut the stream probably short because I still got to go back to the shop. I still got to pack everything up. And I got a walkthrough for the new office on tomorrow. So I got to work for that and get that done. Should I walk back? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. You know what? I'm getting a little walk in the wall. Might as well. I'll keep going. I'm going to take a walk back. First, I got to go pick myself up a medium-sized box because I do need that for packaging. And I do need it. It's funny because I'll be on the phone and the other one was ringing and the one was like, why do you have two phones? I saw a stream on one of them and the other one I do my phone calls on. And I got the 800 number for business. Yep. Dynamic. Really? Seriously, took your feet, bird. Man, if I was into graffiti, I hate to say it. Yes. Look at it. It's so white, so clean. You don't remember Beach Street, you don't even know what I'm talking about, so forget it. If you don't remember Beach Street, you remember the all-white train that came up in the yard, like, look at it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's so white, so clean. Remember that from Beach Street. A white train in that particular era? Are you kidding me? Oh, everything got tagged. That train was full of cops. That's the setup. They never were going to hit it. That's why. Down here. And trying to figure out what I'm actually going to need for this spot. I guess I'll go down to Staples and get office supplies. Oh, there's a lot of cops out here. What the frick is going on? These guys over here. The FBI is right over there. There's a lot around here. What's going on? That's gonna be second more vocabulary all day long.
One person is going to do everything, but people like that don't. You guys.
Downtown post office. We came out of the downtown post office. All right, so I figured out where the car museum is at. Found that one on the way up to go to the storage area. So I know where that's at. So we're definitely gonna do the car museum. Once I get situated, I'm gonna go to a couple of these museums up here. And chuck wagon. Definitely gotta do the chuck wagon. I can do the chuck wagon right now, but no, I can't. I gotta go home. I gotta pack up, and get everything done there. Get that finished. Get all that equipment and everything done, and then get ready to move to the new place. The chair there. Always leave something behind. Best place to have an antique sewing machine. But I wasn't going to take it with me. Why? How heavy those things are. Besides, you can't take it with you. I like this. I never get used to that. See them hills up there? I never, ever get used to that. Though I found the footage of it all. I know exactly where it's at. But one day I'm gonna go climbing up in there, see what we find. Of course, we're not going alone. We have to take a boomstick with us, and I am licensed to carry my boomstick, so I will be carrying my boomstick. There's a prettier way of just saying it. My boomstick. Yes. I decided to pick up level 4 armor. You know what those are? Level 4 plates. I got them coming in. As you know things about hardcore ballistic weapons, you know what level 4 armor is, don't you? You know what they're for. It's not your everyday armor. So different. Yep, I got it. Civilians can have level 4 armor. I got it coming in. My plates. Yes, sirree, baby. You know, 50 cal can't even take me down. Not with that on, it can't. It was a little interesting getting it, but I got them. I got the armor coming in. Because I heard somebody talking about it. I was like, what the freak? Like he was talking about. I was like, really? Seriously? So I'm going to see if I can make a few phone calls. Got a lot of military family. What can y'all do for me? Yep. Also got something coming in for my my MK12 shotgun. I got dragon breath coming through. You ever heard of that? Oh yeah. Yes, sirree. Got my dragon breath coming through and my level 4 armor. Got it from my MK12. Now I'm curious if I can fire that with the suppressor on it. That's what I'm curious. I gotta look at that. Can you fire dragon breath with a suppressor? I wonder about that. My stuff is all strictly recreation. That's what I got it for. I like the MK12 because I saw this female. She must have weighed, like she was an Asian chick. She must have weighed about a good maybe 120 pounds. And she was handling the recoil like it was nothing. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And it has that single shot, which I love the most. And then it has that rapid fire that I love on it. So that single shot, if you're good with your precision shots, man, you would have a ball in an open shooting range with that thing. You can, thank you. I don't prefer rapid. I really don't. I prefer single shots. That's what I prefer. I like precision shots. Anybody can take a gun and basically fire a bunch of rounds. But to be able to go in and basically hit your targets with a precision, one shot, one hit, that takes time, that takes skill. So I like to do my second guess. I like to punch through walls. If you're on the opposite side, I know exactly where to hit at, where are you sitting at to get that bullet to go where it needs to go. But anyway, yeah. And probably saying, but you can't talk about that. Christians carry guns. My goodness. Where does it say in the Bible we can't carry firearms? It doesn't say anywhere. It's how you use a firearm. Guns aren't dangerous at all. In no way they're dangerous. It's the person who has them that makes them dangerous. Well, the gun's just going to get up, put a clip in itself, walk. I don't know how it would walk, but somehow get outside, prop itself up, and then aim and pull its own trigger. But how would that even be possible? Someone has to operate it. So a gun is not dangerous at all, period. I hate it when people say that, but they're dangerous weapons. They shouldn't have them. No, it's the person who's carrying it makes it dangerous. Just like pit bulls. Pit bulls are friendly creatures, they are. But if any dog at the end of the day is friendly, you make any dog a vicious killer. I'll tell you one dog, I don't trust some Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are vicious. A woman was walking this big old pit bull, and she had this little Chihuahua. What do you think I was looking at? I was looking at the Chihuahua. I wasn't paying the pit bull no mind. Look at that little ankle biter. And sure enough, that's the one that tried to attack me, was an ankle biter. And the big pit bull was just looking at me like, oh, he's giving this dog some bad name. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the guns don't kill people. People kill people with guns. That's what it is. Where you get the people down there that think they know what they're talking about. We should abominate all weapons. I think certain weapons need to go. We don't need high-powered automatics. I like automatics, I do. But I'm a shotgun man at the end of the day. I like shotguns. Not into all the high-powered weapons, automatics and stuff like that. Feel the need why it's necessary to have something that fires that many rounds. What do you need it for? What, you hunt squirrels? Squirrels are pretty fast, ain't they? Gotta have a minigun out there clearing out the bushes like freaking Predator. I mean, I understand for recreation and fun. Oh, heck yeah. I can understand that. But sometimes some of the weapons, you gotta be kidding me, are just freaking insane. You gotta see one. No, I can show you. My niece and her got a family member. It's ops. Came out of captain. She's in ops, special forces. And you see her collection, like, my God, what is that for? What is it? You gotta start questioning people. Like, when are you ever gonna use that? In what situation are you using an elephant gun? I can see in Canada, maybe a moose may pop up. That's not something that's going to go down with an everyday gun. But it's an elephant gun. Have you ever seen the rounds on an elephant gun? It's freaking. It's almost cartoonish how big the bullets are. That's like the 107 sniper rifle, the Beretta. I think it's a Beretta. The B, I think E10TT. That weapon, you're talking about a bullet that's about 8 inches. Now, of course, they're pretty much used for tank killers, for taking on tanks and enemy artillery and vehicles and stuff like that. They're not made to shoot like one person. Come on, you're gonna basically fire a bullet that's 8 inches, probably about 2 pounds, at one person. No, that's just too much firepower. What was that? Smoking Aces? I think that was Smoking Aces. Yeah, the woman was sitting there across in another building with that sniper rifle. Like, really? That's way too much firepower. Ooh, that's pretty cool. A little tiny mower. Now I'm going to hear the other side of my military family talk about, we have lost your Lincoln mine, Mr. Bird. Everything I have in my arsenal is needed. Everything. Rocket launcher? Yeah. I still can't get over that one. I don't understand that. Anybody from Texas explain that one to me, please? I got family in Texas. They'd have it explained it to me. How do you get a permit for a rocket launcher? Why would you need a rocket launcher? In what scenario of life do you need a freaking rocket launcher? What, Frank is taking your papers every day and you're tired of it? You're just going to deal with it by turning this house into a parking lot? You know, really, technically, you can't use that anywhere. You run the risk of killing yourself in the process. Can't use it at close range. That's not going to happen. Let somebody break into your house, you whip out a rocket launcher. See how well that goes out. And that thing does discharge a whole lot of energy from the back of it. So, you know, that's not going to go well if you're in close quarters with it. You're going to burn with it. But what would you need it for? Honestly. I still can't get over it. I find that so hilarious. Of all the weapons you can have in Texas, well, rocket launchers, no. And I'm curious, I'm trying to figure out what type of rocket launcher. Because there's more than one rocket launcher, or is it just particularly all rocket launchers? If that's the case, it's even more crazier. Because you do know they make them for trucks. That's a different form of rocket launcher. 150 cal machine gun that you can stick on top of your truck. You know they make a rocket launcher version of that. Yeah, that's crazy. I found out about it. Excuse me, something went by. I found out about a comedian who was talking about it, and I thought he was joking. I looked it up. It was true that they won't legalize. I'm not a smoker anyway. Or it's just kind of funny that they don't legalize marijuana in Texas, but you can get a permit for a rocket launcher. Well, they should be like freaking like Metal Slug rocket launcher. Yep. I just don't see the purpose of it. Maybe they know something that we don't know. Maybe they know we have an zombie apocalypse coming up, and they're arming their citizens with rocket launchers. You don't even know. I got to ask questions like, so I got to go to Texas anyway soon. I'm going to go down to a gun dealership. I'm going to have this conversation because I'm curious to know if I can have one of these things. But even though if I get one, I still can't bring it back here. How's that going to work? That's against the law to have one down here. Guess you'd have to be a citizen. You have to be a citizen up there to do it. Oh man, that's crazy. So wait a minute. It's not a grenade launcher, it's a rocket launcher. So if it's a rocket launcher, does that mean that includes surface to air rockets too? See, this is the question I gotta ask. So what type of rocket launcher can you have? I'm sorry if I'm going on and on about this topic, but that's how my brain functions. I dig into something and I'm just constantly analyzing it in my head to figure out, how does this work? Okay, why do we stop here? Light's not here. It's right over there. Oh, I forgot there's a crosswalk right over there. Used to, I was wondering why the car was up here. Crosswalk is up there. What the freak is this then? Well, she's just weird and she's staring at me because it's not a crosswalk. You just see her stop and stare. I'm like, the crosswalk is there. Why are you stopping there? Oh man, I tell you, I just got that creepy vibe. Creepy! So I'm sitting there like, why is the car stopping there? Crosswalk is right there. Got that creepy vibe, extra creepy, with a side of creepiness. Yeah. Hey, we walked all the way down here. We didn't even notice it, did we? Look at that. We came from way over there. Now we're way over here. What did we do? I'm having fun, people. You get offended by that? Shame on you. Oops, oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Over the world and through the woods. So now we're going to be in a new location. I have to do the daily walk and talk differently. We're not going down this section anymore. And I'm not doing it where my new spot is at. Nope. I'm going to make my trip. I get a set spot downtown. I'm going to drop off there and start from there. Bam. Going to the bench. Going to the bench. The bench. The bench. So I figured, feeling good today. We got no heat. Got a cloudy day. And it's around, I would say roughly, probably 85 degrees right now. So it's not bad at all compared to yesterday. Bam, 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 bam. I've done this a dozen times. I'm kind of used to this one. We used to stop back there and rest, remember? Yep. For breakfast, we had today, even though it was lunch, barbecue chips, Nestle's Quick, and our York pepper patty. Taste the sensation. I'm happy, people. I'm so happy. Even on my sad days, I'm happy. Even on my sad days, I'm happy. And it's like to have somebody to have your back 24/7, no matter what. No matter what. That's what it feels like to be a Christian. Always have somebody to have your back, no matter what. That was easy. Usually, we'd be out of breath by now, but now, nothing. So, I did need to take a day off or so. Because I was literally coming out here and walking every freaking day. Every freaking day. And you do need time for your body to repair. So you know, when you lift weights, or you do, you tear muscle. You damage it. And then when it repairs, every time it repairs, it basically you get stronger. It repairs the muscle, makes it better. That's why people take steroids, because steroids repair the muscles at a faster rate, which you shouldn't do at all. Because this will hurt you later on in life. It'll mess with your heart. Ooh, I know that's on the truck. And that's the problem. I was walking so much, I wasn't giving my body a chance to repair. So those heat waves that came in was good because it gave me a chance to get my body to repair. Now, my breathing, oh, yeah, we just hit that with nothing at all. I didn't feel anything, not a thing. Pretty soon, people, I've already started doing the running process. The running process, yes. I want to get that guy that ran up that hill. I want him to do what he just did. He ran that hill. Soon we shall have it. But this winter, I'm looking forward to the ultimate climb in complete snow, sleet, the whole 9 yards, battling the giant hills. I cannot wait. And we're doing it with a heavy pack. Yes. Yes. Freaking, I love it. We're almost at the bench. We're almost there. Almost there. We took this walk together. We were just downtown a few minutes ago, just eating something, remember? Now here we are, right here. That's what I love about walking. 1 minute you're back there, next minute you're here. That fast, I quit. Bam! We're here. And the peppermint patty, as you can hear my voice, it is kicking in. Yeah! I get sugar rushes really quick. So it takes. I already got enough energy to do this again. That's all it takes. Oh, you're not supposed to have sugar. But the New York peppermint patties, oh man, you're talking about a boost of power. When I worked in the field for cooking, and you had to work them long, crazy hours, I could easy do overtime with no problem. A couple pieces of peppermint, my battery is charged. I'm gonna walk down, come back up, because I need to eat off this power real quick. Eat this energy off. Look, she got a big old dog. I think that's the Doberman. Ears aren't even uncropped. I'd rather have it that way. I didn't crop the ears. I'm starting to look terrified. It's on the way. Ooh, let's see what she got. Oh, he's beautiful. What's the name of your dog?
Sebastian.
Oh, beautiful. Doberman?
Yes, Doberman.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad you didn't crop the ears.
No.
Yeah, leave the way it is. Much better.
I got him with his tail already cut, but
yeah.
his ears, and I know it's only to give him like the Doberman look, but I would say he doesn't have to look mean to protect the family.
Can I pet him?
Yeah.
Come over here. I love you. Come here. Ooh, yes you are. You are awesome. Yes you are. Look at you. Beautiful. And the coat's gorgeous too.
Thank you.
Are you doing something for the coat, like putting egg whites or something like that?
Yeah, I just started. So he was having a little bit of stomach issues, so I was kind of scared too. But now we found the right food. I put eggs. He also gets carrots, steamed broccoli.
That's good. That's really good for his system. Yep, fantastic.
So, and then they gave me he has like sensitive skin, so they gave me this shampoo that hopefully starts.
All right, so you're Eagles fan too.
Always.
Okay. We bleed green over here too. I'm from Philly.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up in Philly. Yep. Strawberry Mansion, 33rd and Diamond, 8th and Butler, 5th and Allegheny.
And now you out here.
And now I'm out here now. And I got to travel all the way down there just to see the game now.
But it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, yeah.
It's more exciting when you know you can't do it all the time, so the times you are there.
Yeah, trust me. All right.
Well, maybe I might see you there.
Yeah, same. Yeah, hopefully. All right. I meet a lot of people. I'm bumping that person again. The dog people. I'm bumping the dog people all the time. We bleed green over here. Yes, we do. We bleed green over here. And it's funny because we got Dallas in her family. And they're from Dallas. Literally, they're from Dallas. And they're Dallas Cowboy fans. How do you think that works at the end of the day? Well, we don't go down. Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to do that. I'm wearing my Eagles jersey. I don't care. I don't care. We be in Dallas country, and he'd be like, you know, when you come up here, you know where you're at, right? I said, we don't care. We don't care. And there's some Eagles fans in Dallas too, which I found out too. Same thing. We got Dallas fans up here. Same thing. I think the people, my next door neighbors, yeah, she's a Dallas fan. So we got Dallas, Pittsburgh Steelers on that side. And then he said it's Pittsburgh Steelers. I might just take the walk around because I got to burn the equipment patio off. It's gonna drive me nuts. But we have in my family we got Patriots, the Jaguars, we got Denver Broncos. There's 10 of us. So we got the kids that got their own teams too. We got Denver Broncos, 49ers. Let me see, 49ers is another one missing too. 49ers, Dolphins. That's on their side. They like the Dolphins. We don't got no Pittsburgh Steelers, do we? I don't think we have any Pittsburgh Steelers. And the rest are all Eagles. Yeah. Oh, we got. I used to be Redskins. Used to be Redskins. Not anymore. Eagles first, but definitely Redskins. Yeah. And you're back. Yeah, there's a jammer on the other side. Just found it. They just found it. It's on the garage over there. There's a jammer over there. I don't know why you would have a jammer over there. But yeah, that's my whole majority of my family. Those are the teams, but the rest of them, they're all Eagles. So I got the throwback Mitch and Ness from back in the day. Ones from the 70s. I rock those only at special events because if they get messed up, they cost money. So I got them, and I got the regular ones I wear. Flyers fan. Yep. I like to be right up on the penalty box if I can get it that way. Hopefully as close as I possibly can. When it comes to the Eagles, I don't care if it's a tailgate party. I don't care what it is. I'm showing up. But I didn't realize that until I got down here and I go, oh snap. I got to travel all the way back to Philly to go to the game. Well, I used to just pop on the L and pop over when my people come pick me up. They're not going to drive all the way out here. They come all the way out there. But good thing, I got some family members up here that are hardcore Eagle fans. They're just going to pick me up. We're going to go to the game. But I told you about those screens we got. We're going to be working with the NFL to get licensing permission to use their logos on that different color screen print we're working on. We ain't forget about that. Now, Eagles fans like that, you can have a green screen to match your team with the customized logos around your frame and the green lights to match. Tell me they're not going to sell. They're going to sell like crazy. We got the conference room to set it up for it. Yeah. So, this is the cool thing about it is, usually I got to be on YouTube to sell products. But I can do both. Sell on YouTube, sell on the social media sites, and with the conference room we have, the office, we can bring people in to see it and do deals right there. Oh, I lost my tape. Every time I say what we're blessed to have, naysayers can't stand. They gotta leave the room. They get upset. They get better. Why are you here to begin with? That's my big question. If you're on my stream and you don't like me, why are you in here? That I could never understand that. If I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna be in the stream. But I got better things to do with my time. So why would it be in the stream? Y'all come on my stream. If y'all don't like me, why y'all in here? Because y'all like the way I talk. That's what it is. That's why y'all in here. Y'all like to hear Mr. Bird talk. So that's why y'all come in. Because I don't talk about a bunch of mumbo jumbo at the end of the day. I talk about things that people can learn from. come here and teach you how to build screens, how to put this together, how to put that together. Always trying to do something positive. Maybe you come in because maybe you'll learn something. But if you come in here just to hate, why are you in here? Don't you got something better to do with your time? Ooh, that's a big old B. Don't you got something better to do with your time to be in here hating on me? Because you can't do anything. You know that, right? You can't do anything. I'm protected by God at the end of the day. You can't do nothing to me. So what you in here for? If you in here to learn about God and get some salvation, hey, I'm all for you coming in here to learn something new. I ain't got no problem with that. If my enemy's ready to lay down his sword and pick up a cross, I'm with you 100%. But if you're in here just to basically just cause hatred, and you can't do nothing in here. You are powerless in here. You're powerless anywhere around any Christians, anybody at the end of the day. You're powerless. You have nothing, no power at all, not a thing. And in here you got nothing at all. So if you're in here for one purpose, just to basically be full of hatred on what I'm saying out of my mouth, I'm just here to tell you, you have no power in here, not a thing. No matter what the devil tells you, no matter how he gets in your head and tells you you're going to do this, that, you can't do nothing at all. You understand that? Who's more powerful, God or the devil? God is. So what power do you have? You have nothing. When I talk to you, I don't only talk to you, I talk to the demon that's sitting right next to you, who's having the conversation with you, who's telling you to do things in my channel that you should not be doing, and things that you're plotting that you should not be thinking. I'm talking to both of you. You have no power and you can't do anything at all. My God will handle you. My God will take care of that situation. You got no power at all. When Satan hears that, he has to leave. He can't stay at all, period. I told you, when Jesus came back, when Jesus came to the earth to save man, the demons, they saw him, they knew who he was. They were scared to death. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. It's not your time yet. Because they're thinking the time came for judgment. They already know they're going to lose from the door. They know they're not going to win. They already hyped up in their head thinking they're going to be able to overpower God. They know their place already. They know they're not going to win. When Jesus came down, they were scared to death. They were asking him, what are you doing down here? You're not supposed to be here. Because remember, God can't lie. God can't take back a word. He can't lie. He can't even go against his own word. I find that fascinating. Off topic real quick. It was all on topic. How do you have that kind of infinity power and you can't go against your own word? And how amazing that is. He can break it anytime he wants to. He's God. He can do whatever he wants. But he can't against his own word once he's given that promise. That's why they were confused on Jesus being here. Like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. It's not. We got more time. You're not supposed to be here yet. Oh, no. We can't go against his word. You're not supposed to be here. And Jesus had to tell me quiet. Go away and be quiet. And they had to listen to him. He gave them that command. They had to go. Listen. Go. I'm doing too much right now. I'm here for a purpose. I'm not here for that. I'm here to keep you from having your purpose. To keep man in hell for the rest of his life. Because Jesus didn't come down and Satan was successful in getting him to jump off that cliff and killing himself. That means that Jesus wouldn't have died. Jesus had immortality. He wouldn't have died. The body would have died. The sacrifice would have died. And then that would have been the end of it. Ain't no point in me having this conversation with you. I'm going to the same place everybody else is going. I should change this over to a daily walk and talk about Christ. I like talking about God. I do. I love talking about God. I do. I love it. And nothing better and nothing more to talk about. I remember Mom used to always talk about Jesus all the time. Jesus. My goodness, Mom, everything you talk about is Jesus. Every day you talk about Jesus. Can you just talk one day without Jesus? I can see why she couldn't. How can you? People say they don't see God. You see God every single day. You do. See, people sit there and say that man and weather controls. That's nonsense. God controls the weather. God controls the wind, the sun, the rain. He controls all of it. All these trees you see, this is all God. When you see them branches move and see that wind pushes through, that's all God. You're watching God all day long. When you hear thunder and lightning, that's all God. You see God every single day. Every day you see him. You can even hear them. These are the birds. I like to come here because it reminds me of what I'm going to be blessed to have soon. My little house, a little house, and a little piece of land. Soon, one day. The foundation's already started. We got that place, and the foundation's already started for me to have that place. Oh, well, I'll bump into her again. She'll make a nice friend. I want to look for relationships. No, we're not doing that. No relationship. I want friendship. That's all. I like my life the way it is. My life is, I'm married to God. That's what I have. And I'm not looking for all that. I have friends to go out and chill, and that's it. That's it. I'm done with that. I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at. I have the naysayers who contact me and send me pornography pictures they were. And one guy was very nasty saying, oh, you got to get some this and get some of that. Do you realize what you were talking to? Did you know who you were sending those messages to? You're sending that message to a Christian. Did you know that? Yeah. You need to get on your knees and you need to repent. You need to pray to God and ask for forgiveness. That's what you need to do. Careful. You open up things you can't close. You better hope God has mercy on you. I sit back and I think about all the things I did that God could have taken my life a long time ago. How the mercy He had for me, because He could have killed me a long time ago. You better get on your knees and you better pray to Him. I have no hatred for you when you do stuff like that. I feel sorry for you because I know what's coming for you. I know what's coming for you. Something you can't stop, something you can't see, but it knows you by name. You better pray that God basically is going to be there to protect you if it tries to come for you. You know, you got to be careful about the things you do on the internet. Satan's on there too. Did you know that? Oh yeah, he's definitely on there. There are demons sitting in rooms that are having conversations with you. Did you know that? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes this freaks people out today, but it actually happened to me. I remember that thing called web TV? Yep. Let me take a walk back up. I'm trying to burn up this chocolate because I swear it's going to drive me nuts. You remember web TV? I had a web TV. And I was in a chat room. And I was doing dumb stuff, which I shouldn't have been doing. And I had a conversation with somebody in that room. So me and this guy got into this little scruffle back and forth. And he's not screaming or yelling. He's kind of telling me things that he can do to me. And I'm thinking, yeah, right, I'm way over here, you're way over there. What are you going to do at the end of the day? I mean, I'm pretty sure I got the same amount of, let's just say, interest in PC skills that you have, so it ain't happening, Jack. So it's just going to be inconvenience for both of us at the end of the day if we choose to go down that road. So that wasn't fazing him. He was talking in a different way. He was like, I've been here before you ever existed. I've been here before the dawn of time. And I'm thinking, like, what kind of stuff is this guy smoking at the end of the day? What the heck is he talking about? I didn't see what he was talking about. And he said, you know, you're lucky. It's not my hour. Because I could morph and be there in no time at all. So I'm like, morph? What are you, a Power Ranger? So I'm laughing about it. I'm finding it funny. He left the room. He didn't really stop speaking to me. He left. I'm a weirdo. So one night, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and the dogs are going off like crazy. And I remember when I moved into that house, I took that blessed holy oil and I put a cross and prayed in every place of that house, just in case if something tried to walk into the house. And I remember hearing the dogs go off. I mean, all of them were going off as if somebody was in the house. You know, the mosquitoes on. What the heck? Tell me the whole time. I move a little fast to get them off me. So, usually, when they bark, it's whatever dog barks to that section to wherever it's at. But all of them were going off like crazy. I'm like, what in the world? I go and lift the window, and the window wouldn't open. Like that window in the kitchen always opens. I couldn't get it to open. It was shut. And I heard the Lord say, don't open it. Look out the window. And there it was. There it was. It was sitting on the side of the house and it was like looking at something in an all black bodysuit. It had no real form, but it had a form, you know what I mean? And it wasn't moving like a regular person. Like a regular person would be checking windows and stuff. And he moved a little faster. This thing was basically moving back and forth like a mind trapped inside of a box, but it was in a much slower pace. Like it was trying to figure out how to get into the house to get to me, and it couldn't get in because the house was covered in the blood. Couldn't walk in that house. But I know what I was looking at. I looked out that window, and if I opened up that window, it came and got me. That's why that window wouldn't open. Now after it left, next day I got it, the window opened up with no problem. I had a problem with the window. You got to be careful about who you're talking to online or what you're talking to online, because you don't know. You don't know. And for you naysayers out there that want to be contacting people and carrying on and acting up, one of these days you're going to bump into something on there and it's going to come for you. I learned that when I get online. Ooh, no. Careful how you speak to people. Careful how you carry yourself, because you never know what you're having a conversation with. What's having a conversation back at with you. Mom used to always say, if you treat everybody with respect, you never worry about treating the wrong people with disrespect. You never forget that one either. This guy's sending me pornography and carrying on, talking about, oh, you gotta get yourself a girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. What, something fornicate? Commit a sin? Wanna do that right there? You know, all that fornication gets you in all kinds of problems. You get pregnancies, you get diseases, you get all that stuff. Yep, that's what comes with it. Yep, and at one point when AIDS was rampant, it was pure death. Yep, catch that with a death sentence. There ain't no way around that one. I had a couple friends of mine die from AIDS. You still get AIDS today. Bet you weren't thinking about no fornication when freaking COVID hit. That was the farthest thing from your mind. Shoot, shaking hands with somebody was the farthest thing from your mind. You are supposed to be married before you go down that road. And technically, you're not supposed to be living with anybody. You're not supposed to be living with nobody. I made that mistake myself. I was living with somebody for 5 years, and I knew it was wrong. I wasn't supposed to do that. You can't live with anybody. You're not married to them. You're fornicating. It's a very hard. It's a hard. Let's say straight and narrow path to follow. It is hard to follow. It is. I'm not saying it's super easy, because it's not. Very few people get married and never slept together. And very few people get married and are still virgins. Very rare, extremely rare. At one point it wasn't. And now today, yeah. Another one, it's gonna hurt a lot when I say it, and it's gonna hurt a lot. And trust me, I got people in my family that'll call me up on this one too, and I know it. If you marry, you cannot marry again once you are divorced. You know that, right? Read it. It's in the Bible. I don't date married women. I don't go near them. I won't touch them with a 10-foot pole. I don't care if you're divorced. I still won't touch you, because technically you're still married. God's law, you're still married. See, 2 ways you get married. Man's law, God's law. Death till you part. You know what that stands for? One of you gotta go. That's what that stands for. So you got to break God's contract. One of you have to leave the earth. That's how it is. That's how tight that bond is going to be when you marry somebody. So make sure if you're marrying, make sure you know what you want 100% before you go down that road. Because by Christian law, you can divorce. You can divorce only one way to divorce. If that person sleeps with another, then you have one room to divorce. Some people don't even do that. Some people still work it out, and it works. But if your spouse is still alive, you can't be with somebody else, because you just committed fornication. That's what you did. You committed adultery. So you committed adultery. That's what you committed. It's a very, very hard road to follow. It's a very hard one. Some people get divorced and they marry again. And they get divorced and they marry again. And they get divorced. And you want God to bless that? You can't bless that. It goes against him. He's forgiving God, yes he is. He's a good God, yes he is. He's a merciful God. If he wasn't, we wouldn't be here. We'd all be gone. But you're not supposed to do that. Nope. Once you're married, you are in it for life. Why do you think I'm not married? There you go. And you can't live with somebody. No, you can't do that. Both after you're married, you do that. You know, back in the old days, way before I was around, there was a thing that a woman couldn't even be with a man. She couldn't go to his house and couldn't do none of that whatsoever. None of that. No, she still would live with the parents, and he still lived with his parents. And then they got together, and they got into a relationship, and then they got married, and they left the home of their parents, and they built a family. And that's what they did. She was married before she had her kids. Now today, it's out the window. That is so far out the window, it's not even funny. Ain't like that no more. I'm not sitting there saying my family's holding it down, because it's not. It really isn't. And there's going to be some people I know I'm going to tick off of my family, and they're going to contact me on this one. It's in the Bible. Tell me if I'm lying or not. There's a J in there somewhere. I swear I just heard it trigger. My phone just triggered a few minutes ago. Whoa, we need that. Oh. But anyway, I'm going to throw that in. But again, tell me, because it's better grab it this way. Tell me if I'm lying or not. I'm going to tell them. I'm telling you the truth then, okay? So I don't date women that are married, I won't touch you. Because your husband, if he's still alive, that's adultery. Won't go near that. I date widows, yeah, because husband's passed, contract is broken. And you can't live with somebody if you're not married to them. How do you know how that's going to work? Because I did it, and it was wrong. And I shouldn't have did it. I lived with somebody for 5 years, and it was wrong. I know it was wrong. And that's the reason why everything fell apart, because you weren't doing it God's way. And again, people say, what that has to do with the foundation? That is the foundation, people. Everything is the foundation. It isn't just business. Life is your foundation. The beginning of everything becomes foundation. The beginning of career, a family, everything becomes foundation. From the day you are born, you come out the womb, you begin foundation. You begin to build. What you decide to build it on depends on how long it lasts. So you're putting together a house. What's your foundation going to be? Going to build it on sand? No foundation. Build it on rocks, gravel? You want a solid foundation. Something's going to allow the house to stand through wind, through rain, through storms. A lot of people build on poor foundation, and they wonder why the house collapsed. Speaks of that in the Bible too. Yep. I built a lot of dumb stuff on bad foundation. Yep. And I watched it collapse. I watched it self-destruct. Yep. Woo! That was a big bee. No. That wasn't as big as what I saw yesterday. I saw a killer bee. I finally seen one of those things. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? There are bees that big. We have them out here. You know that, we have them out here. It's rare you see them once on a blue moon, but I saw one. So, me and the crew are all sitting on the porch. And I'm thinking it's a bee mating with another bee, because sometimes you see that. You'll see a blackjack mating with another blackjack, and you pretty much think that's just a big bee, but you can see the two sets of wings. Nope. Wish I would have recorded it. One set of wings. That thing was huge. It was about the size of my middle finger. And they put the fan on the porch because the fan discourages. I'm gonna sit right here for a bit. I'm done. The peppermint patty's gone. It discourages the bees when they're flying, because you know you got this constant wind flowing. It's hard for them to keep flight. Man, they had the fan on blast. I said, "Do you have the fan on full?" He said, "Yeah, it's on full." That sucker came in like this, and it was like this in front of the fan, like this, still as can be. It was a big bug. It was a big bee. It was big, and I was looking at that. I said, "Is that what I think it is? Is that one of them killer bees?" I said, "It's one of them. That's one of them." I don't know where the other one at. I'm glad they were where they're at, but that thing was huge. About the size of my middle finger, about the big as my middle finger. That thing was huge. I couldn't imagine getting stung by something like that. That is truly frightening. You ever seen one of them things? They put them in a glass bottle, but they look like in a glass bottle. How those stingers come out? The stinger's almost as big as your thumbnail. And the way it taps the glass is weird, because it doesn't just repeatedly tap it. Frankly, it actually taps it to see exactly where it's trying to discover weak points in the structure. They're smart. And when he was sitting there, he was high as a kite. One of my buddies was sitting there high as a kite. He gets off from work, he smokes and drinks. He's just having some fun. But anyway, he's high as a kite. And I'm like, dude, it's right in front of you. Like, yeah, I see it. But I see 3 right now, but you know, I don't mess with it. It's not gonna mess with me. I think everybody cleared the porch. He was up there with the bee, and the bee just flew away. He was close enough to it. He said, "What it looked like?" He said, "We can see his face. It was that big. You can literally see his face. That's a big, big bee." I didn't think we got him down here, but we got him down here. Somebody said we had him down there. I saw one. I can say I witnessed. I saw one. They're big. They're big. Ain't something you want to mess around with. I'll tell you that much. Nope. It's a freaky looking bug. Well, it's God's creation, so I was paranoid to be on the porch for a bit. I really was. I don't want to get stung by something that big. And he was allergic to bees too at that. Talking about being relaxed in a crazy situation. Gee whiz. It's a big, big bug. Wait, let me see. We got how much more calm down here. AMSR. I love AMSR. I love it. AMSR. I learned about AMSR when I was going through panic attacks. Yeah. I used to listen to AMSR. I still listen to it now. I still like it. It's still relaxing. AMSR and the I can't get into that whatchamacallit, eat food mukbang. I can't get into that. I can't. I don't know how people do it. And it gets to each his own. I mean, I don't knock it for anybody else who tries it, because I like to hear people folding paper, the whispering, makeup. You know how I started? Makeup tutorials. Yep. Watching makeup tutorials. They weren't even AMSR. AMSR. If I got it wrong, I do apologize. But anyway, it wasn't those videos. It was just makeup tutorials. For some reason, I find them relaxing. They relax me. I don't know what it was. I was sitting there having a freaking usual panic attack, run of the mill, and I was watching QVC videos, and the woman was doing a makeup tutorial on eyeliner, and for some reason my heart rate started slowing down dramatically, and I was just relaxed. Makeup tutorials. Watched enough of them jokers. I ended up doing the makeup work for my my ex-girlfriend. She wanted something about the Mexican holiday, something about death or something. They had the skull and the flowers and stuff. She wanted to be that, and I did the makeup. And I was surprised. I was pretty good at it, because I watched a whole bunch of tutorials. That's how I relax. So later on, I saw an AMSR, or I'm just going to put it that way, relaxing video, and that started relaxing me. So I watched the makeup tutorials, the hair washing relaxes me, and then I got into the Japanese have it where they do the scalp check. Oh man, that relaxes me. And the other one, they do the ears, and they do the kind of like the acupuncture. Really not too much for me, but some of it is relaxing. And I'm gonna tell you one, it's super gross, but I like it. I don't know why. The ear cleaning, I don't know what it is. I love it. I love the ear cleaning. I love it. I don't know what it is. It can't be the gooey. It got to be like the crusty flakies. That's what I like. I know that sounds nasty. I'm sorry if you was eating something you heard that. I do apologize, but yeah, that's what I like. I like watching the ear cleaning. I love it. I can't do the mold removal. That's disgusting. I can't do that. My sister does that. But I can do the ear cleaning. I like watching that. It relaxes me. I don't know what it is.
Nice little dog.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
have a cute puppy dog there.
You are adorable. Wow. Hello. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Have a good day.
You too. You too. That's the shot. That's the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, that's a good music. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yep. But yeah, that whole I just saw her walking around. She was on a walk. I was gonna say that dog was awesome. I can't wait to get me a puppy. Taco needs another dog. He needs a puppy. He does. I'm trying to figure out what to get him. Because my cat, at the end of the day, he doesn't like other cats. He doesn't. But dogs, I think he would get along with a dog quite nicely. But I don't want anything big where it's going to be intimidating for him. I don't want a Chihuahua. Because if I get a Chihuahua, I got to find this who would be fighting every single day. So I'm trying to get something. I wanted to get a Chihuahua named Ren. It's like Ren and Stimpy. I think that'd be a cool name. But I'm going to get him something. Right now, my sister just got a German Shepherd. Oh my goodness. I was like, you got a German Shepherd? She just got a German Shepherd named Apollo. So I'm going to bring him over there and see how it works out. We'll see if they get along well. I hope they do. That'd be nice. Because then I can get him used to being around dogs. And then when I get mine, it'll be fantastic for him. But he just don't get along with other cats. Man, I'm pretty much finished. Well, I got the orders to process on let's see, we got it set to the 17th. We always, when we do the orders, we always make sure we do the labels 4 days in advance. That way, if anything pops up or anything comes up, we're good. The labels are still good. And, well, tomorrow I got the walkthrough to do. I have to do that tomorrow. We got the storage unit and all that taken care of, so that's all finished. I can just go back and finish packing up the shop and I'm done. Yep. I was already down there for 1 year. That's it. I only spent 1 year down here. It went quick, didn't it? It went quick. I usually never stay in one place long. I like it down here, to tell you the truth. I really do. But it's business at the end of the day. I have to go where the job is at, or it be at. But at least I'm not too far. I'm not too far at the end of the day. I can still get back and forth. I always make sure that my transit, if I'm going back and forth wherever I'm seeing, I could basically, be there in no time at all. I didn't want to be anywhere in Whitehall or Bethlehem because I'd have been way too far out. Especially in Whitehall, I don't want to be that far out. But at least I can still connect. And mind you, I lived in the city, so it got to be to get back and forth to the home front. So, I can't be too far out. Oh, so we're going to the amusement park. Yeah. So this is a place called, if I say it correctly, because I keep getting mixed up with the nuclear reactor in Russia. I keep calling it Chernobyl, which is, we don't want to go there. I think it's Chernobyl, so if I'm saying it correctly. But I went there with a group of friends and my sister's boyfriend, I say / husband, anyway. He's the roller coaster junkie, because I'm a junkie. I'm a roller coaster junkie. So this place has, I think, 13 roller coasters. I have 13 roller coasters, man. This is gonna be fun. He's never been to this place before. I've been there. Actually, I've been there, but I haven't had a chance to conquer the rest of the roller coaster because it's a really big park. Because when you get there, when we got there, it starts off when it's like really like grassy. If you've been there for like this huge grassy parking lot, and you see a couple of the rides in the front, when you're coming up, you're thinking, okay, it's one of those parks. It's gonna be like one of those, like, the biggest attraction is a Ferris wheel, one of them kind of amusement parks. But nope, couldn't have been any more wrong. So we had 13 roller coasters. I conquered 6. I'm gonna knock out the rest of them when I get down there. So we're gonna do, I'm bringing the cat with me, of course. Taco's coming with me, because we're gonna do 2 days down there. Because it's a big park, I'll lie to you not. You ever seen those maps they have where Where's Waldo? And you finally figured out where World Waldo's at and all that craziness? That's literally how big these parks are. That park is huge. So, I am going down with them for 2 days, and I'm going to conquer the rest of those roller coasters. As a matter of fact, I'm going to redo all the ones I already did and conquer those. I'm going to try to see if I can get it all in one day. And then they got a huge, massive lazy river. The next day I'm just going to spend all day long, but pretty much most of the day in the lazy river. Just to a little Bob Marley. Because that's what I do when I get in lazy river. I throw the phone in the outer box and put some Bob Marley on, and I just float through. Of course, I told you I got Jamaicans in my family, so you know what they do. Yep. That's pretty much where they're going to be at. They're going to be in Lazy River with me. They're all going to be in Lazy River. They got laser tag and all this stuff. And yes, I'm going to eat like a horse. Only problem is no gym up there. That's the problem. Like Disney World. Disney World had the resort was in, had a gym in there. I made sure I had 24-hour access to get to it because I definitely have to work out 3 times a day, but I don't know how this is going to work. Unless if we get, oh man, I have to bring my weights with me. I bring the dumbbells. I don't want to put the chin-up bar in there because the chin-up bar, once you connect that into a doorway, you'll damage the doorway doing chin-ups on that thing. So, I don't know. That's free. Seriously. See? That's what I'm saying. If I ever decide to do an RV, I'm going to make sure I got one of those little workout units next to the side so I can pull a gym out to the side and work out for a little bit because I have to work out every day. How's that going to freaking work? I can't skip 2 days of workout. That's crazy. That's going to throw me off. The dumbbells I can bring the power twist bar. I can use that, but I still need my chin-ups. The rest of the stuff I don't need equipment for, but I need the chin-ups. I love my chin-ups. I can't give that up. For 2 days? I do that every day. You know what? I do that my chin-ups just about every day. Because the bar is right there. So, I did them this morning. I'll come back and I'll get another one. I'll do those about 3 times a day. And then they come with the push-ups, because the push-ups and them go hand in hand. And then I go back home and I got equipment over there I set up, and then when I go over to my family's, they got a chin up over there because he lifts weights too, and I can go there and work out with him. I freaking remember bringing a chin up bar. I gotta look up something real quick because I can't be getting no 2 days on no chin up. I love my chin up bar. You have no idea how much I love my chin ups. Man, I love my chin ups, man. Ooh, I'll tell you the ones I like the most, man. I gotta tell you this one. I like the ones where you basically hold it. So my chin up bar is a little different. The one I got is a little shorter. So basically I have to curl my legs. There's more weight to it. Well, I'm gonna get me a backpack so I have more weight to that. Wish my cat could hold onto my back, it won't work. But anyway, I like to have my bar halfway down. So halfway down means I have to curl my legs. It means there's more weight. So as I'm curling, I like to hold it and count to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then do 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it, count to 10, do 2, and we do 10 of those, and then we do the short stacks where it's not all the way down, it's just a short hit, like back, 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 back. Do 20 of them, then stop, then you do the push-ups, and come back up and do get 10 of those, get 20 of those, then come back up. Man, it's fantastic, and it builds up your shoulders and your wings and all that real nicely. Like I said, I'm not trying to become a hawk at the end of the day. I'm just trying to keep nice and toned. I'm 55 years old. I'm not trying to look 55. Just trying to keep my body in shape, that's all. Yeah, most people, I'm 55. I'm up there. Like, that's why most people look at me and say, you're not 55. I am 55. I'm old. I like to keep myself in shape. I don't eat right. You know that. You see the kind of stuff I eat. I eat like a 5-year-old. Literally, the day I had freaking, we had peppermint patties, vanilla milkshake, and we had barbecue chips today. So I eat like a 5-year-old, but I work out every day. I work out 3 times a day. So that's what kind of fixes it. Like the sandwich incident. Oh my God, I forgot about that. We're coming up near. I know I got to figure out what I'm gonna eat today. When I go to the end of the month, because I can have what I want. I'm definitely going to cut out the fried foods. I have fried foods once a month. So I'm definitely going to cut that out for a bit. I'm going to take a little break from that. And I like the cheesesteak. The cheesesteaks they have up there, oh my goodness. Why is that always happening? I just thought about that too. I mean, every time I find a good place to go eat, I move. Well, I'll just come down here and just get the food. I mean, it's worth the trip. I'll just come over down here and just get it. That's what I'll do. It happens every single time. Like, the pizza place, I was right around the corner from this place. Literally, right around the corner. I pass this place every single day to go down to the caring place to work at. And I never walked in there because, you know, I don't really do those little places like that because I figure the food's not going to be that good, but I should never do. And then, right when I move, and I'm at I'm over on the other end, I'm with my sister, and she's like, yo, I'm going to go get some pizza. It was right around the corner. Lunch ain't that far from there. So we go up there, We walking there, I said, I don't know about this place. She said, no, try the food. It's amazing now. My sister says try the food. It's amazing. And she's a foodie. She know where good food is at. I'm going to eat from there. And sure enough, she wasn't joking. That food was amazing, man. I can eat a large easily out of there. I usually don't eat larges. I can eat a whole large with no problem. Back to back. Kill it off with no problem. They make good pizza. Good pizza. And I'm thinking, Jack, man, all that time, I was only a hop and a skip from that spot when I was living down that end. And then when I moved, now I notice the food's good. Now down here, I'm trying to find one place that makes a good cheesesteak besides the other place. I got to go all the way up to Whitehall to get them cheesesteaks. I got to go all the way on the other end to get those. That's my battery life like right now. That's pretty good. Okay. So I got to go all the way over there to get these cheesesteaks out. It cost me, if I'm doing the lift, it cost me about $11 back and forth. So that's $22. To go pick up a cheesesteak, that's going to cost me $22. Then I spent like $44 to go pick up food. Yeah. The only time I do that place is when I'm with my people and we just gonna ride out there and I don't have to worry about paying the money. But anyway, right up the street, not that far, right around this corner, they got this place. I walked past it 8 or 9 times. I didn't think nothing of it. I could smell the cheesesteaks when I was walking by. I was like, man, the food gotta be good. I keep telling myself I'm gonna walk in there and get something. I'm gonna walk in there and get something. Never going to get nothing out of there. So one day, all the stores closed down here. And I decided to walk in there, and it's beautiful. It's made, the place is made like a 19 kind of like 60s. It still got all the old equipment in there. Like they never changed anything, they never updated anything. Everything is made the way they make the Philly cheesesteaks down up in Philly. I'm talking about with the melted cheese. People don't make it with the freaking melted cheese. You screw it up so badly. Why don't you put the melted cheese? And there's 2 types of cheese on a Philly cheesesteak, right? You're supposed to have the slice, and you got the melted. How come you guys keep skipping the melted? You know, saute your onions. Onions feel like you freaking biting into freaking barrels of freaking hay. They're supposed to be caramelized. They're supposed to be soft. I'm biting into freaking onions, man, on a cheesesteak. Like I'm biting into like a barrel of straw. Like, really? And then the bread. The bread be tough, man. You'd be like, are you kidding me? It's like, I don't know the equivalent of biting into bread or the side of a leather shoe. It's supposed to be soft. That's what's supposed to be like biting into a cloud. That's a good cheesesteak. That's a good cheesesteak. And it's supposed to have plenty of meat on it. Don't get selfish with the meat. What the frick is wrong with a Philly's cheesesteak? What am I supposed to smoke this at the end of the day? I literally got a cheesesteak so thin I know whether or not to eat it or if we light it up there and just smoke it. It was that thin. What is this supposed to be? You're gonna make a cheesesteak, make a cheesesteak. You know what I mean? Something I can grab onto. You know, freaking like a cheesesteak so small that I'm gonna have to light this at the end of the day. I'm just going to smoke this thing. Gee whiz, man. Yeah, I went up there. Oh, they were short, but they was packed, man. And they had the freaking melted cheese on top, and the onions were caramelized. It was perfect, man. The seasoning was just right. And some of them people, when you tell them put mayonnaise on, they put mayonnaise on, like, seriously, like it's so much mayonnaise. You taste more mayonnaise than you taste the bread. Horrible, man. I take from me one bite and that's it. I'm done. I don't even finish it. I throw it in the trash and done. Turned off. I'll never come back to the establishment ever again. But that place in there, they made it right. There's very few places that can make me cry when I eat y'all food. That place made me cry. That food was amazing. You ain't take a bite out of something, you got to think about it. You literally got to sit there and think and process it. That's how good it is. You got to process it. It's been a long time since I had a cheesesteak. It used to be a time in Philly. They were all made that way. Well, you know, people, the old schools leave out, the new schools come in, the new schools don't know how to make anything correctly. They don't know how to keep it to the old ways. They want to cut corners and all that nonsense, and your food tastes like trash. They do. I've been in some places, man, it was just horrible. I've been in a place one time, and a lot of you know, I hate to go down this road, but I literally almost came back with a red canister and a cigarette. Because that food was that bad. It'll burn your place. It was awful. Like, he was insulting me with that food. Very few places will make me cry. I went to a Dominican restaurant, and the food was so good. I'm a girl, watch me. Tears come down my face. She was like, that good? I was like, oh my God, touch my heart. That's when you know it's good food. When you got good food that touches your heart, brings you that much happiness, that's good food. That's a place you always come back to. Yep. That's how I feel about that place around the corner. The place around the corner, old-fashioned. They make it the old-fashioned way. It's hard to get food made like that. You know what I mean? Food that's made by the heart, that's good food. Yeah. Now I want a cheesesteak. I literally want one. Let's grab we got on this right now. We just went to the store. I'm supposed to. I know I ain't supposed to, but still I want to work out extra hard to kill it. Let me see. I want to pull some money. I want to leave them a $20 tip. They got to get a $20 tip. They got to. I tip people 20, but you got to earn the 20. I heard the one place I told you that people come to my door, especially when I take out food, I always tip 20. Always tip 20. Only time I tip more than 20, unless you're doing something extra. And we're in the store, up in the store, and I remember this guy coming, he bringing the food. I'm gonna sit over here, mosquitoes are trying to eat me alive over here. And I got bees all around me, but I ain't messing with them, they ain't messing with me, so I guess that works. But anyway, so he come in, he bring my food, I get a corned beef hoagie, he come through, I give him 20. My buddy TK was like, what you doing? It's too much money, it's too much money. I said, man, you come all the way out here, you're killing gas to come out here, and the food is amazing, why not? I give him 20. You give him what you get. He gave him 2 quarters. How you gonna tip somebody 2 quarters? Really? That's jacked up. That's an insult. 2 quarters. What are you gonna do with 2 quarters? So every time his food came, it was late. It was jacked up. And I always got something extra with my food. Got an extra slice of piece of pie, or I got a couple of bags of chips. And I always got something with my food extra. You know what I mean? It was always hooking me up. Man, sometimes, you know, if you got it, like I said, in the day, give a little more, you know? When people work for chips at the end of the day, sometimes that's gonna be hard. That $20 could go a long way for somebody, you never know. Could be used for something it could need in the day. Lord bless me with the ability to have, and I give right back. That's how it works. So, I remember we had this one guy named Icon. His name was Icon. Remember the name? Imagine born with the name Icon. That was his name. Now, I don't discriminate against anybody. He was a gay dude. He wasn't flamboyant. He was straight to the point about business. He was a waiter. He had these freaking crazy crystal gray eyes. It was crazy. Look, I've seen people who have eyes that you look at them, it's like they can hypnotize you. They're like that kind of insaneness. They're just crazy. There's another guy around here who has them too. He has these strange eyes like that too. They're blue. Clear as blue as I've ever seen in my entire life. Never seen blues that clear. I've seen some pretty crazy eyes, but some people they're just breathtaking. They're insane. It's like almost like God just touched them at the end of the day. They got those kind of eyes. But he had them. He had these really crazy. And he had silver hair. He was an older guy, had silver hair to match the eyes. It wasn't crazy. His name was Icon. So most people get intimidated. Men get intimidated. What you getting intimidated for? If a guy sits there and compliments you, what you intimidated for? Why you got to get hostile like that? It ain't got to be that way. It's a compliment. I ain't sitting over there hitting on you trying to get your number and all that, something like that. You just be nice about it. Say, hey, look, I don't walk on that side of the fence, you know. And let's leave it at that. That's it. That's all. That's it. Basically, you don't got to be threatening. You got to puff your chest up, go into full pit bull mode, be a complete freaking idiot, act like a caveman. Just explain. That's all. Simple and plain. Without being an idiot in the process. So he wasn't hitting on me or anything. He just complimented me on the shirt. I had a Spider-Man shirt on. That was basically about it. He asked me what I like to drink. It was at the bar. You know, I drink milk. I like milk, so I asked for a glass of milk. They didn't have milk, so they got the canned milk, put some water in it. So I'm sitting there drinking it, and my ex is sitting there completely embarrassed, like, oh my God, you're sitting at the bar drinking milk. Yeah, why not? I like milk. So, Icon is the one who always waited on us. And man, this guy was the perfect waiter. My glass was never empty, ever. It's like he could all them tables, he'd lock them in. You may set your glass down. He's right there pouring, right in there. Breadsticks always at the table. Cheese right there on the spaghetti. Always right there, always right there. I tipped him $100 every time I won. He got $100 out of me, every time. And I know they spit it up because I told us that they spit that he can be an excellent job. I don't like this. If he's doing an excellent job and waiter number 2 ain't doing jack at the end of the day, he shouldn't get anything for waiter number 2 shouldn't receive anything. But sometimes they make them split the tips between all of them. Some places do that. So I said, this is what we're going to do. I'll go to the ATM machine. I'll leave you the card. You pay for everything. and I'm gonna go to the ATM machine and get this $100 out for him. So you fold up the money, you put it up in your hand, and you walk up to him, you shake his hand, and you leave the money off to him. I said, that's how you do it. You leave the money off to him. So nobody know. At the end of the day, we just tipped him $100. Yeah, I'll never forget Icon. He is fantastic. Rex used to tease me all the time. She used to go, oh, he complimented you on this shirt. Did you blush? I'm like, you know what, you're just an idiot at the end of the day. She's just teasing me, being funny at the end of the day. But he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I know the Bible speaks of it. I know that. But the Bible also speaks at the end of the day that you are not supposed to judge them. That is not your job. That's God's job at the end of the day. And when people want to attack people like that and beat on them and hurt, that's not your place at the end of the day. Are you a God at the end of the day? You're not a God, are you? All right then, that's not your place. That's God's place. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and thou shalt not kill. That is not your place. So you don't have that right. You don't have that right to hate somebody just for the sake of it all. That is God's job at the end of the day. God's job. You stay in your place where you belong. So when I see people of that nature, I don't sit there and just basically hate them for that. No. You're supposed to you treat everybody with respect. That's what you do. That's what you do. And I got friends of mine that are gay. I do. It's an interesting topic that we have when we talk, yeah. And they don't want to accept it. I understand that. But still, at the end of the day, they still my family. They still my people. I still got their back 100%. They need something, I'm there for them. That's all to it. Some people may take that the wrong way. It's just you. Go kick rocks. Don't care. I'm not going to hate somebody for that. It's just almost bad somebody hating me because I'm black. At the end of the day, we all need God. We all got to find Him. Yep. He's a cool dude. Nice waitress. Waiter. Waiter. But yeah, but the food's good. I tipped $20 is what I tipped from the door. That's my highest. I always tip 20. But if you better than that, you definitely gonna get more from me. I remember there's this girl that came to the house a couple of times. And my wife, my ex was never jealous like that. That's one thing I liked about her. She was never jealous like that. And this girl came in. She had her hair dyed like this kind of light purple. You ever seen Thing 1 and Thing 2? Her hair was dyed just like that. And she had the shirt that said Thing 1. And I was in there cracking when she showed up. I said, that is hilarious. So I tipped her 20 because she knows that's how I am. I always tip everybody 20. Don't make a difference. And I gave her $10 for the hair. And she was like, because she's the one that said, like, you got to give her $10 for the hair. And it was crazy. And I was like, yeah, you're right, it's crazy. Here you go $10 for the hair. I said, thank you so much. Yep. She mentioned that. You got to give her $10 for the hair. You know what? You're right. It's $10 for the hair. The hair was crazy. It was wild. I liked it. It was awesome. Like I used to have trick or treat. When the kids came to my door, I stack up on candy. You know I'm gonna stack up on candy. It's Halloween. I'm a sugar junkie too on top of that. Oh man, I got my stash. I got their stash in there. And I used to have a whole bag of like Snickers, whatever it was. Now if you came to the door and if your Halloween costume was on fleek, it was off the chain, you got a whole bag. You just threw the whole bag in there. Because we had bunches of them in there, man. I had Halloween candy left over. Like anybody want your freaking candy corns or something. Because we not eating all this, and I definitely didn't want it. We just overbuy. Because you never know, you never have enough. I always make sure I want to have enough. But if you come in there and you basically, Halloween costumes on point, we give you a whole bag. Just a whole big family bag of Snickers or whatever. Which one you want. That costume, you put work in it, you deserve something. Now, if you're the last person coming to my house on Halloween, no one else is coming, you're going to get the bounty, which means we're going to throw everything we got at you. I mean, if we got 20 bags back there, I ain't eating it, she ain't eating it, I guess it's yours. We had a kid come in one time. Last kid to come in. A little shorty dude came in. Nice little costume he had on. He was just like Paw Patrol. Man, we stacked his bag down. His mother had to come in and get the bag. Are you sure about it? Like, yeah, because it's what we got left, and we're not going to eat it. It's just going to stay here. It's like the best time to go to get fast food is late at night. It is. When they about to close. Because you can get a whole lot of extra food. Because they're going to throw it in the trash anyway. That's the best time to came. One time we went to freaking Pizza Hut. It was about to close. And Went in, and the guy was like, "So we got a couple extras. You know, we're gonna toss them anyway in the trash. You might as well take them." We walked out of there with like 5 large pizzas. That's the best time to go to fast food restaurant. Just when they're about to close. And now you got the ones that run 24 hours. But then some of them do close. Some of them close. I think some of them do close. Yeah, you going there late? Yeah, they're gonna throw that stuff in the trash anyway. With the pizza, we do it in the trash all the time. You know, you don't want to. You take what you can, you know, and the rest of it just goes in the trash. But yeah, you go there late at night. Yep, they'll give you everything in there. They don't toss in the trash anyway. Walk out with 3 buckets of chicken. That's the best time to go, late at night. When they're just about to close it up. What do we got here for time, people? We've been talking for a bit, haven't we? Yes, we have. A whole full conversation. Oh, my phone's over here. Like, where the heck is my phone? Yeah, a whole full conversation there. Dylan, is that getting juice? Do I have any juice back at the workshop? No, I don't have any juice at all. We gotta take a trip to get some juice. Come along on a fantastic voyage. See, and now you know why I get up at around 6 o'clock, or 4 o'clock in the morning, get to the shop at 6. So we got still the rest of the day to go, and we got all this finished. I had some stuff I had to do today. That's all done. I had to be out there and get my storage unit and everything set up. See? All right. Now most people going to lunch. We got that much work done. That's why we're up early in the morning. Because by the time we get up and we start getting our stuff done, it's lunchtime. We were already finished. Half our day is done. This is one of the things I learned when I did screen paint. So I get up early in the morning, get all my video demonstrations done, get all my orders processed, get everything finished, and I'll be out the door around 9 o'clock, drop everything off at the post office. By the time I got done going back down to pick up all my supplies and everything I needed, I was done at 12 o'clock. I had the whole day to do nothing. Yep, all my stuff is finished. So I got the whole day to just chill and do nothing. Get up early in the morning, get everything done. That's what I would do. When I had Digital One, I make sure I get up in the morning, get everything done, and then I call my buddy up. By the time I get out of there, about 9 o'clock, I say, look, I got to go over and go pick up supplies, pick up all my supplies for the orders for the next day, and then at 12 o'clock, I'm done. Money in my account, sitting back, chilling, doing nothing. Just staring at a wall. I'm going to go get some juice. Time to get juice. Better go back. We got packing to do, and I got orders to process. Oh, that's a minute. The heck? The milk. That's what it was. At least the good thing about it is we had the Nestle's quick, and it wasn't hot outside. Man, that would have sucked. Vehicle. Yeah, we got the light. Come on. I'll check out this woman to get the light. No, I gotta behave. I get the light. I walked over and I don't care. I don't think we had the light. No, we didn't have it. We literally just walked out from the car and didn't have the light. I got confused. I thought we had the light. We literally didn't have the light. And I'm sitting there taking my time, walking across the street, and I realized, like, shit, we didn't even have the light. So, before we almost end this whole thing, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to come out, check it out. And also, too, for supporting my company, because I appreciate that, I really do. I like making good products for my customers. Yep. So, thank you so much for basically supporting my company. And I thank my Lord also too for blessing us, because again, wouldn't have that technology if it wasn't for Him. Still working on that whole cardboard projection screen thing. Yeah, I'm still working on that, trust me. Still doing research on that. So, for those who don't understand what I'm doing, I'm making a solution that you can spray on cardboard and make it weatherproof. Now, there is a guy who does it, but the solution that he makes is reasonable. It's not expensive. But I'd rather have my own. I'd rather have the knowledge of knowing that I can do it myself. And I can make as much as I want. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to figure out how to get this stuff to work so the infrastructure doesn't crumble and it doesn't become brittle and unusable. And if I figure this out, then that means we can start making weatherproof cardboard screens. Wouldn't that be sick? So that's the project I'm working on. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed our journey today. I had a great time with you. We talked about a lot of things. Sorry if the stream was a little choppy sometimes. It probably was very choppy. You know, I'm trying to work on that. Maybe get Verizon. I don't know. I'll probably get the Verizon plan and go from there. But hope you enjoyed, and I got to go. Thank you for your time. Be safe out there, and God bless.